So, y'all, today's topic is going to be, can you stand the rain? So,
It's going to be, can you stand the rain? I'm gonna start it off.
yeah.
When I think about it, it can mean a whole bunch of different things. However, when I think about it, what comes to mind to me is, let's say Michael J. Fox, him and his wife. Michael J. Fox, I think even his wife was a pretty good actor, right? And was making all this money out there. And then Michael J. Fox had got sick. I'm not for sure what his sickness is called, but he caught something. He got sick. That's the rain part about it. His situation was probably thunder, rain, lightning, all of that. But his woman stuck by him. She didn't fade away. She didn't say, "Oh, I don't want to be with you no more in public because, of your condition." Not none of that. She stuck by him. She stayed. She could stay in the rain. She loved him for who he was. Through sickness and health. What is it? Death.
Death do us part through sickness and health, yeah.
All that. All that. That's what I think. Now, of course, some people may think about, can you stand the rain? Cheating, getting talked bad to, um, stuff like that, I guess. But when I think about it, it's more along the lines of sickness and health. How about if I lose my job? You gonna hold me down until I can be able to get on my feet and provide again? Or is it just going to be, okay, I'm going to give you a month to find you a job and I'm actively looking, but I don't find a job? Are you going to leave me? Are you going to leave me more, bad off than I'm already in? Mr. Kasha.
Babe, I would never.
I'm asking you, ma'am.
No, babe, I would never. And that also speaks to what is the reason why you're with your partner. Like if you are with your partner just for money and what they can do for you, then you probably can't stand the rain, right? And so it's important to discuss like, what brings you together as a couple, what makes you stick around, what's working in a relationship, because when you have those type of conversations, because when you have those type of conversations, you understand, the point of why you're in this relationship, and it helps you be able to navigate how well things are going, or if they're not going that well. Like have these conversations so that when the rain starts to come, boom, it's not going to be sunny, but we can still talk and we can still be able to figure it out and work it out together and be able to hold one another down when things get tough.
Right. It's about having, faith in your partner.
It is, yeah. Especially if they something like they get a sickness or they lose their job or something like that. Like you don't want to be with a partner if you know that they're shallow and you've never had a discussion of, oh, you're only with me because my money or something. Of course you're not gonna know that they're gonna leave you when something is going wrong. And so I lost my train of thought. But again, that's why it's just like, can are you with somebody who is not gonna leave at the sign of a downfall? Somebody who's gonna be able to take care of you and your family when they're not doing well. Somebody, hello, hi everybody. Oh, babe, they're all saying men. Does that mean that y'all are saying like men do these type of things, or what is that?
No, 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 no. A lot of now, see, that's where it's misconstrued, right? Mm-hmm. Because a lot of women, if a man loses a characteristic that a woman likes in him before, then that's a turnoff for a woman, in my opinion. Now, are you gonna stick around until I can get that characteristic back, or are you just gonna go to the other man?
Right. And it shouldn't be like that, because if you genuinely love somebody and you care for them and you're not with them for the wrong reasons, then you don't care what type of characteristics they lost. If it's something that y'all discussed and this person was like that all along, and then they switch and they turn into a different person, then of course there's conversation that needs to be had that you weren't like. People are funny. Sorry, you.
What they say? I want to know.
These people like your voice, babe. Go ahead and talk to them.
I'm Oklahoma, so I know they probably making fun of me. They probably think I'm country.
No, 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 honey. I always tell you that your accent is a turn on for me, baby.
But but back to the topic.
He is a chill guy. But okay, yes. Go ahead, babe. Sorry.
A lot of men. If a woman loses her job, in my opinion, I think a lot of men will hold that woman down because it's their responsibility. You know, the whole chauvinistic gender role thing, right? But if a woman is the breadwinner, not all women, but if the woman is the breadwinner because of the man loses his job, I think a woman puts a date on it. I don't believe a man puts a date on it, but I think a woman will put a date on it.
Okay. All right, let's see what the people saying to that. I wish I had the knowledge in my 20s that I do at 46 because now I can tell a younger person every red flag to look for when interacting with the opposite sex. Yes, Sean. Yes. Like, we didn't just get here just because, like, I don't know, it just happened overnight. We got here because I went through a lot of life experiences. He went through a lot of life experience, and now we're both older and we met each other. And it's just like, we know when to look for red flags, when to cut stuff. I mean, I know I personally learned. Stop being with people when they show you red flags. Stop being with people who, I don't know, disrespect you or just do weird stuff. Like, who you know that not with you for the right reason because they see what you got going on, stuff like that. Like, no. We definitely live and we learn, but that's why we have this channel to try to put people on game before they get to a point of, dang, I have to keep living and learn the same lesson. Like, no, that's what our game is for, is to create real conversations so people can learn these things about one another and really get to know somebody's personality and the characteristics and the values that they carry.
I was colorblind. I didn't see red. I probably saw pink or some shit. I saw pink. I wish I wasn't colorblind. I wish I'd have looked at the red flags.
You ain't lying, because I definitely would. Like, looking back, I don't regret nothing because if I hadn't went through the things I had went through, I wouldn't know you. So I don't have no regrets. It's just that I wish that I was able to pick some things up. But it's okay that I learned all the lessons I learned because when I was working in the group home, I was able to teach those kids those things that I experienced so that they can learn from me and have a better outcome when it comes to dating and stuff like that.
Right.
And then somebody said, Maverick, there is no such thing as a universally good partner, though. Sorry, can you tell me what you tried to say? I'm sorry. But yeah, anything else you want to say about that, babe?
What was his question?
I didn't necessarily understand it. There's no such thing as a universally good part, and then it's like ER though. Good part, her though.
A good partner. Now some people
I'm slow.
some people think that one person cannot please one person. If that makes sense. I've talked to people like this before. They think that one person cannot fulfill the needs of that person. That's why a lot of cheating goes on. But that person loves that person that they're with, but it's just something about him that's not 100%. I don't know if that's where the question stemmed from, but a lot of people tell me that's why they cheat. It's not because they like the person that they're cheating with or whatever. It's just because that person, is maybe funnier than their partner, or I don't know, something about them that they like, but they don't love them.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you, babe. And to answer, also on my end, to answer, there's no such thing as a universally good partner. I guess not. I mean, as long as they good for you and they make you feel secure, they make you happy, and they don't do things that shut you down as a person or make you not be yourself, then as long as it's good for you, then it works, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it's probably this is the part where the maturity kicks in. The realisticness.
Yeah. And then we'll answer one more comment before we wrap up because I actually have an appointment I need to get to. I went through, this is what a person said, babe. I went through a lot of women until I was 19, learned everything the hard way. I've been with my wife for 27 years. Amen, Sean. Yes, congratulations. Yes, and if you don't mind dropping a comment, letting us know what really works for y'all, and help us spread the message to other people of like what it really takes to create longevity. And I might be hitting you up because I'm actually a grad student and I do couples therapy and stuff like that. And so I am doing a study on what gives couples longevity in relationships. So you just might get a message from me to participate in my study.
That's
And
what's up.
yeah, and then let me just read his last comment before we wrap up. What I meant by went through a lot of women, I didn't sleep with a lot of women. I had a lot of girlfriends and a lot of female friends that used to hang around me. So I definitely learned a lot about women and what qualities to look for. Exactly. It sounds like you took the time to get to know people and to get to know what you like for yourself and for how you want to carry out your life and relationships. And that's important. People have to realize they need to step back and take the time to really reevaluate the purpose of their dating and the purpose of what they want to have in their life to carry on,
And that's a prime example of why you should get our game. You can ask these questions directly, because I know sometimes when we go on dates, our mind goes blank or whatever, and then we be like, okay, yeah, I want to be with you, and then we find out everything ain't till I like it. But these questions are right there in front of you, so you can have fun with them. You can ask them, and you can see what that person's mind thought is.
Exactly. But thank y'all for watching, and thank you so much, Sean, Maverick, let's see who else, Gaming 11, Poker King, Anaya, all y'all. Thank y'all for coming and watching today and commenting. We appreciate y'all feedback. We're going to see y'all next Friday, and we hope y'all have a lovely weekend. Pray us out. All right. Jesus, we hope everybody goes into their weekend with positivity, with love for themselves and others, and kindness, and are able to learn something from something we've said today. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Real Conversations the game. Let us know if you're dating a new couple. We do sell those games so that you and your future or potential partner can get to know one another. See y'all soon.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
Babe, I always forget how to turn this off. You want to end.